Welcome. I'm Carrie Fitz, owner and broker of Carrie Fitz Real Estate here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Today I'm excited to welcome a very special guest, Grace Gower. She is an agent here, a new agent, been here about
6 months now?
6 months?
Yes. Yeah.
So in that 6 month time, she has already closed 2 transactions.
Yep.
And are you pending with another one, or are you just working on
Working on one more right now.
Working on
Yep.
one more,
Mm-hmm.
which is a lot for someone who is also in school at the University of Alabama full time. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. So originally I'm from Illinois. I moved down here to attend the University of Alabama where I'm studying advertising. I'm currently wrapping up my sophomore year, but I am excited to be finishing that up and graduate early next year this spring.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you decide to get your real estate license?
Yeah, I was really eager to get my real estate license while still being in college because I really wanted to get some hands-on experience, and I actually started running for Carrie my freshman year. So I've been here for a while, licensed for 6 months, but I've been here for a while. And so I was really eager to get it and get some hands-on experience with that.
Well, great. Well, you're doing great. We're so happy that you are here. And what made you decide? Why did you pick Carrie Fitz Real Estate to come to and join, even as a runner to begin with?
Yeah, of course. Originally, I kind of looked at the websites. I feel like I kind of interviewed the broker just before I came in for the interview with Carrie. But I just thought that Carrie Fitz, I loved our mission statement, that we were here for them. It's about the clients. It's all about the clients. It's not about us. We're really good at listening here, I feel like. And it just seemed like a family here, really. Before I even came in for the interview, I saw the website and I just thought that it would be a great fit for me.
Well, great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, walk us through your first sale. What was that experience like from start to finish? And what was the moment that it actually hit you that you closed your first deal? What does that feel like?
Yeah, I think my first sale was definitely a unique one. We ended up only touring, I think, 3 properties before we closed on the one that they ended up purchasing. And it was really funny. Me and my client both called each other like right when the house went on the market. Like we both called right at the same time to try to get a schedule show for that one. So it was definitely unique. And honestly, I don't think that it really hit me that I closed my first deal until that night. When I was like laying down and everything like hit me, I'm like, wow. So it definitely felt really surreal. And it's always something I've dreamed of doing, but I never thought I'd be able to do it. And I thank Carrie and the whole team for that. I couldn't be here without her.
Well, you're doing a great job, and it's funny, another agent who just closed their first deal recently said it feels like an old movie that Steve Martin did when he saw his name in the phone book. It's like, I am somebody, because your name is on the MLS rankings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're actually an agent that sold something in our MLS rankings. So I thought that was pretty funny. So now that you have sold something, how does the rest of real estate look? Does it give you are you more excited for the next one? Do you feel like now that you've gone through it, you kind of have more systems in place and you're more ready for the next one? What does that look like? What does the second one look like now that you've closed one?
Yeah, and after I closed my second one, I feel like I definitely have more momentum, if that makes sense. And I love having that experience behind me now, honestly, because it's kind of nerve-wracking when you first start out. You don't know exactly what you're doing, and obviously there's still a lot to learn, and I'm excited for that. But yeah, I feel like I definitely have more systems in place, more time carved out to focus on real estate. So for the next few, I feel like I'll definitely be more focused and know what I'm doing, so I'm excited.
And how did you get the second one so quickly after the first?
Yeah, I feel like that one, it was kind of crazy. That was like literally, I think we closed 2 weeks after the first closing. And that was really just following up. We talk all the time about communication and really listening to our clients. And so it was a lot of just following up with my clients. And right after I got that one under contract, I think we wrote up the offer for the second one and it got accepted. So
that's great.
Super quick.
So now that you're kind of a seasoned agent, how are you managing showings and contracts and client communications, and on top of being a full-time college student and everything else, sororities and all the things that are going on in your life?
Mm-hmm. Well, I try to do my best to kind of schedule the showings around class. Sometimes it can get a little bit crazy, but I schedule it around classes. I had a wise woman once tell me to carve out time like in the morning or in the evening to text clients and everything like that. So it definitely takes some planning, but thankfully I've been able to kind of keep a good schedule going.
Well, that's good because it is hard, and balancing all of that is hard, and everybody has things that they have to balance, whether it's families or kids or whatever it is. But it really does set you up for success in everything and anything that you do. So 2 closings, you're working on a third, and now we're getting close to summer. What do you see that your summer looks like for real estate when you can do it full time? Are you taking any classes at all this summer?
I'll be a few online because
Okay.
I'm graduating early, but
Okay.
yes. So yeah, I guess it's just more toned into real estate, and I'm really excited because it'll kind of give me a view into my future, really, to kind of see how that's going to look like in the future. So I'm really excited, more focused on real estate, showings, all of that. So hopefully we'll get quite a few more under contract.
Well, good.
Yes.
Well, what's one thing you wish someone had told you before you got started in this business?
Honestly, it might have to be the schedule. That it kind of, every day is kind of different, which I've really learned to love about this industry, honestly. I don't like being bored and all of that, but yeah, definitely that every day can kind of look different, and you really have to do some planning and kind of get a sight of what you're going to be doing, but yeah.
Well, that's good. So you've had a couple of closings, which I know that when you're a brand new agent, especially in this office, because new agents do get under contract and they do sell and they are answering their phone right away, but that's not the case. Just so everybody knows, that's not reality in most companies in the real estate world. We actually have one agent that transferred to this company from another company who worked for that company for 3 years and never touched a contract. So it's very unusual for agents. You guys are really spoiled, what I want to tell you. Because normally this is not how it goes. Brand new agents right out of the gate, it's not how they experience, especially being so young. So, leads me to my next question. Being so young, being a full-time student, a lot of times people talk about their spheres, and you're not even from this area. So tell us about what your sphere looks like and what you're trying to build for yourself while you're in school and in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, and what Carrie said is really true. It definitely takes a little bit to build the sphere, build a field of influence on people, but thankfully we have a great mentor, Carrie, and she helps us through all of that, yes. But I think right now my second closing was another sorority girl. Her parents bought her a house to live in for the next 3 years. So a lot of that is kind of making sure that you get your name out there, especially across campus, because I think that that's the unique thing about me and then some of the other agents in this office is that we are still in college, and so we have to kind of take advantage of that, because I think a lot of times it's easy for people to maybe not trust us as much just because we are younger and we're still in college. But I think instead of letting that get to our head, we should take advantage of that and the opportunities that presents us. So I've gotten in front of a lot of my professors. Thankfully, we have a billboard. Actually, one of my professors said that she saw me on the billboard. It was really funny. Yeah.
Good.
So I think just making sure that everybody that you know knows that you're in real estate is really, really important. And making sure that some of your closer friends will be like, hey, my friend's a real estate agent. And I've given some of them my business cards too. And I think that's really important as well. So kind of just taking advantage of where I am at right now, because I think a lot of the times it's easy for people to kind of dismiss us. But I think as long as you're confident and you show them that you know what you're doing, you've taken a lot of time to put into this business, it's important.
And have any of your friends, knowing that you are selling real estate and you're having some success at it, are they interested?
Yeah, I've had a few. I just showed some of my friends a condo for their parents for game day. So hopefully we'll get something written up for them as well soon.
Do they have any interest in getting into real estate for themselves?
I've had a few sorority, girls in my sorority say that they're interested in real estate, and I've told them, I'm like, hey, if it's something that interests you, honestly go for it, because I was definitely hesitant and nervous to get into it still being in college. But having Carrie here, she's shown me that it's nothing to be nervous about, and honestly take advantage of being so passionate about such an industry at such a young age. So
that's right.
I tell them I always take advantage of it. Yeah.
Well, that's good. And I've got, I think, 5 college students. 4, 5,
Five
college students that are here.
Yeah.
I call them my baby agents. They all came in right around the same time.
Yeah.
And what's interesting to me is you didn't know each other.
No.
You all kind of came from different, it's not like you came as a group. all 5 of you, with the exception of I think 2 of them,
Right.
Sarah and Palmer knew each other,
They
but
knew each
everybody
other,
else,
but
nobody knew each other, and you all
Yeah.
came right around the same time, which I find fascinating because we haven't had really any college students,
Yeah.
and then you all came at once, which just one of those weird things. But what's one piece of advice that you'd give to anyone, whether they're young or not, who's thinking about buying or selling real estate right now in this Tuscaloosa market?
Well, buying or selling real estate in Tuscaloosa, well, my number is 217. I'm kidding. But all jokes aside, really, I think it is important to find somebody to work with that's always going to be in your corner and knows the market well and will always have your best interest in mind. We talk a lot about listening to our clients here. I think that's one of the biggest things, listening, because a lot of agents want to talk. But kind of knowing your clients and having somebody that's always going to listen to you. I think it's really important.
Well, that's good. And this is a big move, especially for somebody, and I'm sure that your parents are thrilled that you're having some success before you even get a degree. You're already having success in something. So is there anything that you want to end with in terms of, it could be advice for someone or anything at all? Just end the conversation thought.
Yeah, no, I guess we can just circle back to some other college students that are getting interested in starting real estate, because I think they see like me, Sarah, Palmer, they see all of our stuff online, and I think it kind of catches their eye and they're like, wait, like they can do that? Because I think that some people don't even know it's possible, honestly. And it was just a thought in my mind one day, and I'm like, you know what, I really want to do real estate, so why not now? Yeah. So I think that that's kind of a good way to end. If it's something that you're ever interested in, I'm always open to talk to y'all. And I know that Carrie's always interested in helping people out. She's been amazing. So I think just if it's something you're interested to go for it, honestly.
And one of the things, and actually a guy from the Alabama Association of Realtors, the executive director, Jeremy, even mentioned to me one time that he looks at our website and he's like, you guys look like you're having so much fun.
Yeah.
That, you know, it's like your office gets along really well and it looks like the agents are really having a good time. And I think it does too. When I hear you guys in the office and all the chatter and stuff, it's like, this is a really happy place.
Yeah.
And so it makes me happy that you guys are having fun, and I think you having a bunch of college kids all doing it at the same time, you've become even closer.
Yeah, it's been
and
great.
It looks like you're having fun.
Yeah, and we have a lot of fun. It's more like a family here, really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Well, good. Well, I appreciate you sitting down and talking to us, and hopefully that helps anybody who might be on the fence as to whether or not they should take the plunge into real estate. But regardless of whether or not you want to be a realtor or you just have an interest in buying and selling, you've got somebody that you know now. Go ahead and shout out your number.
Yes, 217-621-8139. Got to finish it up.
And you can call Grace, and
Yes.
she would be a fantastic help to anybody looking to buy or sell in Tuscaloosa. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Thank you
All
for
right.
having me, Carrie.
You're welcome. Thanks for looking and watching this episode of Carry On with Carrie Fitz, and we'll see you next time. Carry on.